Well, welcome back to the Scooby Dooby Hunter channel. In this video, we're going to be doing my Halo 2 video. This is the third video in this Halo Retrospective series. Halo 2, obviously a game I've not played before. Like Combat Evolved, I played the Anniversary Edition, the Master Chief Collection, and switched between the graphic styles. I prefer Anniversary Edition. I know that is a sort of widely disagreed upon opinion, but fuck you guys, it's up to me. Or these are my videos. As always, this is kind of a retrospective, kind of not. I'm just talking about my opinion of the game, what I liked and what I disliked. The story of this video is going to be structured slightly differently to the other games. We're going to do a Master Chief section and an Arbiter section for both the separate characters, their stories, and the lore. And then a conclusion at the end, and then part of this intro. I'm going to give my initial feelings and opinions on the split story. So, without further ado, this is Halo 2, and this is what I thought of it. Halo 2 was so insanely fun. I really wasn't expecting this from Halo 2. I mean, Combat Evolved was really good. Reach, it's obviously amazing, but I wasn't expecting 2 to be as good as it. 2 had so many that just caught me off guard and kept me going. Dang. Oh my god, this is amazing. Halo 2 was so good. I really actually quite enjoyed the split story of Master Chief and the Arbiter. You know, getting so much deep Covenant lore from the Arbiter and seeing someone who, for all intents and purposes, probably should stay with his creed, leave them to help save all living beings was very nice. Master Chief in this game plays very nicely. I like the gun selection. I think Halo 2 genuinely was so to be. In the entire series, for sure it's the second best story so far. Reach with the first, of course. I think after I played all the games, I'll probably do a ranking of the stories of them. But I mean, all in all, it was an amazing experience, amazing title, an amazing. I mean, everything down to the music. The music was great. The story was great. Everything about it. I want to say perfect. Honestly, it was amazing, and I really enjoyed the graphic. I know a lot of people don't like the. I know a lot of OG fans don't like the Reach aesthetics. They just ripped everything from that game, but I do. I love them. I think it's a really fun game, really good style. They were cool on this one. Didn't play as a kid, obviously. I'm gonna play it now because that's not how these videos are structured. Or what these videos are for. So I would say, without further ado, let's go on to the first story section of the game, the Master Chief section. Right, this Master Chief getting a new set of armor because he had absolutely battered and destroyed it, mistreated his armor in Combat Evolved. And as he's getting his new armor, he's then going to this award ceremony on the ship. And it is, I would say, genuinely very unexpected what happens. He goes to the award ceremony, he goes, I thought there wouldn't be any cameras. Typical Master Chief stuff. I'm trying to be humble. And then, obviously, the ship gets attacked by the Covenant, and you go from accepting an award to fighting through and clearing out the Covenant. And then we go on to one of my, I would say genuinely my third favourite level in this game, Outskirts. You are fighting through this city on Earth, killing curves, driving tanks, driving warthogs, shooting down these enemies, constantly getting through to their base, killing them, and protecting the city. This, unlike Halo Reach, where it is a human civilization getting invaded by the Covenant. This is not the humans struggling to defend themselves or trying to fight back. This is the humans utterly annihilating the Covenant and being very assured in their victory. And afterwards, after, big Master Chief saves the day, they win, we go straight into the story and try to figure out what the Covenant were doing, trying to set up a base and why they brought such a small scale invasion, to find out that it was in fact the Covenant looking for a new Halo ring. We may have just defeated the first one, but there are more Halo rings. And then the game very quickly goes to us trying to do the same thing we did in the first game, which is get the Icon, destroy the Halo ring. And that's, Master Chief goes to Halo, he goes through, he fights through, and then Keys and Jones go for the Icon, and Master Chief splits up his own in his own way, and goes towards High Charity, the Covenant capital, to kill the Prophet of Regret. No, I can't remember which one of the prophets it was. The Regret was the last game, I think. Anyway, he goes to kill. No, it was Prophet of Regret. Sorry, ignore me. Silly me. He kills the Prophet of Regret on Halo, and then he goes to High Charity to kill the other prophets to make sure the Covenant can't get through. He fights through High Charity, has to fight through some blood, has to fight through some Covenant. Gets through to the Covenant. Like, I guess I'm calling it a mothership, but I don't actually think that's what it is. He flies away in it. After he's had to leave Cortana there. He's had to leave Cortana at High Charity, so Cortana could blow up the ship, destroy the Halo ring, blow up the ship to destroy it, in case things don't go in case they don't succeed. And with that, Master Chief's story ends. Master Chief doesn't have quite a long story in this game. Master Chief's story is quite short. Everything about it was really fun. I really liked seeing the deepening between Master Chief and Cortana's relationship. I think Master Chief's story is very much a natural sequel to Combat Evolved. I think it plays very nicely. I think it happens very nicely. I think it makes a lot of sense. I really enjoy using the energy sword as Master Chief, of course. And the Master Chief story in this game, there's not much going on, if I'm being really honest. Master Chief leaves Cortana. They have a little show of their bond, their relationship. Master Chief says he'll save her, knowing that he can't, and it's okay because Cortana knows that he can't. But despite all of that, they still try their very hardest. And with that, I believe that is. I know that is the Master Chief story. Master Chief's story in this game is one of relationships, compassion, and also being a tool to kill higher ups. Right. Now we should go on to the Arbiter's story and how the Arbiter's story actually intertwines with the rest of the human story in this game. The Arbiter. Okay. I really wasn't expecting this. I was not expecting to be playing as the Arbiter. I was not expecting this. But if I'm being fully honest, I actually been playing as the Arbiter. Maybe it was my favourite part of Halo 2. I have a lot of notes about the Arbiter. I'm going to talk about playstyles in a separate section about comparing the two playstyles, what I liked about both of them, between Master Chief and Arbiter. But the story part, I really did love how the Arbiter was there as a way to give us more lore, to give us more sort of. He could give us more insight and knowledge to the Covenant. Via him, via the terminals which take place from the Covenant vision, you can see that the Covenant are very just misinformed. They believe that the Forerunners were gods, that the tech they made were oracles and relics, where in fact they were not. They get told constantly by the Monitor, who they call Oracle, that it was not, but they believe it. The Arbiter's story starts with the man who was leading the invasion of Halo. He had failed, and he was punished. They were going to kill him, they were going to burn him, but people called for his execution. The prophets thought, what better than to turn him into an arbiter, turn him into a sign of hope for the Covenant. Of course, that didn't work out very well for them. His first mission, he sent to go kill a Covenant Rebel Goop, Groot, Goop, Rebel Goop, Rebel Groot. He goes. I mean, honestly, despite the fact that he is substantially weaker than Master Chief and substantially weaker than the rest of the Covenant, he goes for with his team. He kills them. There's a really fun flying section where you fly on a banshee and you're taking out all these little. I take other banshees to try and get to this entrance to the hangar. You have to fight through. You have to kill other Covenant. You use the energy sword. I love his stealth function. In this first mission, I hadn't quite clocked how you were meant to play the Arbiter. So I won't lie, I didn't enjoy it at first. By the Arbiter's second mission, though, do you know, I'd say by the time the Arbiter sort of leaves and betrays the Prophet and becomes his own rebel group, I would say that is when the Arbiter became fun to play because I kind of realized that he was meant to be a more stealth focused character. I love his story of he was meant to be punished and killed, and if they punished and killed him, the the humans would have never had a chance to beat the Covenant. But because they were stupid, because they left him alone, because they turned him into the Arbiter without thinking about it, the Arbiter is able to go, he's able to sort of help things out in a way. You know, the Arbiter goes to Halo, his mission to try and get the icon to stop it from getting into the hands of the Prophets. So the Arbiter is going from Halo, he gets through to the icon room and helps. Genuinely, insanely, he helps the humans. There's a really fun boss fight where you must kill this brute to actually get the icon, but I believe that is actually a later mission, so I'm going to shut the fuck up. Because, yeah, no, that's a later mission, I'm going to shut the fuck up. No, I'm not, I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to talk about these in a little bit of a messy order, because I kind of forgot, but he goes back and he has to help the humans get the icon back out of the Halo command room. And he does. He helps. He kills the person guarding it with his energy sword. Him teaming up with the humans, I really didn't expect. There's also another section. I'm talking about the Arbiter stuff in less order than the Master Chief stuff because there's just more Arbiter stuff that really resonated. I'm just sort of talking about these things in resonating order, not story order. And then there was another part of the same mission actually where you're flying around in a banshee, protecting this scarab and fighting things. But I actually didn't fly in a banshee until the second half, when I had to get across to the place where the control room was to help them. Actually, what I previously spoke about, because I wanted to ride the scarab, and you get a chance to ride something like a scarab, you have to ride it, and it was fun. I mean, it was beautiful. I mean, you get to see the majesty of this Halo, Delta Halo, as beautiful as the first, which wasn't expected to me. The beautiful landscapes of this game and the views you get to see. I mean, the Arbiter failed to take over Earth. He failed at that, and ultimately his punishment is what stung the Prophets. It is what, whenever you're playing as the Arbiter, when you always see the Covenant, and the Covenant always seem to be struggling and looking for a new mission. The Covenant feel hopeless, but they have lives to keep them going, and this game makes the human side feel much more hopeful. Yeah, I really enjoyed the Arbiter section. I wasn't expecting it. I enjoyed the stealth, sort of more focused gameplay. The Arbiter was maybe more fun, I'd say, than Master Chief. Sorry, my voice is a bit hoarse today. Than Master Chief. And with that, I quite enjoyed it. But all of that being said, that is the Arbiter story-ish. I mean, all of this is the story-ish. It's not actually like a full story breakdown because I want people to play the games, but it's my opinions. It's how certain parts made me feel, as we know. I would say it was very good. thank you for listening to this little Arbiter ramble. We're now going to compare the compare both playstyles of the Arbiter and Master Chief, the Covenant inhuman weapons in this game. So let's get on to that. Halo 2, God, I love the weapons. The human weapons in this game are amazing. I love the scoped battle rifle. This is my favorite version of the battle rifle. My favorite game, all the going in all other Halo games, is the Osprey, and in this game, the battle rifle is a combination of the two, and I fucking love it. The Magnum in this game is quite fun. The SMG, dual wielding plasma rifles as the Covenant were amazing. But right now, I want to talk about Master Chief versus the Arbiter. I love Master Chief's more focused, sort of tanky play style. Yeah, you can stealth, and stealth is at times mandatory, but you can realistically go through heads on, guns out, killing, just shooting stuff, destroying stuff with the human weapons, going through, running. It feels you've got a much more tanky experience, I feel, as Master Chief, and you kill out like big hordes of enemies at once, and you're destroying things. You've got a much more hopeful, much more powerful feeling. Whereas when you're playing as the Arbiter, your ability is to go invisible. You have an energy sword as your base weapon every single time, and then snipers and whatnot. You feel your only purpose really as the Arbiter is sneaking around and killing. In the Arbiter, you're given not big groups of strong enemies and weak enemies. You're given little pockets of enemies that are easily taken out if you do it stealthily. Also very easily punishable and killing you if you don't. And the Arbiter's health being so low also being a bit of a bit of a problem there. But you know, the Arbiter playstyle at first shit to me 'cause I was trying to play him like Master Chief, but once I hit that he played differently, it was really fun. I mean, I already played Master Chief at quite a distance whenever given the chance. So it was quite enjoyable for me. It wasn't that hard to switch over. Uh, the human weapons in this game, we've got the battle rifle, the Magnum, the SMG, which are the most memorable to me. Obviously, you know, you've got your normal sniper rifle, you've got your normal rocket launcher, but they weren't as memorable to me as, I mean, I think every single game I ran up a battle rifle plus SMG or battle rifle plus energy sword, Master Chief, they've got the ability to. And the Covenant guns as well, just the first time I've ever really used the Covenant guns to this excess and formulating my opinions on them. I mean, obviously, I love the energy sword to the point I'm using it on Master Chief as well. And the carbine, it's maybe my favorite Covenant weapon ever. It is so fun, it's nice, it's entertaining, it's enjoyable to use. The carbine is a 10 out of 10 weapon. And I liked the fact that you sort of, with the Arbiter missions, sort of forced into using Covenant guns, and with the human missions, you're sort of forced into using the human guns. You know, it's sort of, I enjoy that this game gives you enough ammo of both to use both whenever and whatever you'd like to. Um, I didn't enjoy fighting the Flood to pick human ammo with the Master Chief in that last mission, but no, that's just me disliking the Flood. But the play styles, I think they really mesh well. I think they're perfect opposites, even. I'd say the Arbiter and Master Chief are opposites. They're both elite class warriors in their race. They're both the best of the best. They're both things that people look up to. An Arbiter and a Spartan. You know, they're both two class of soldiers that people look up to, and yet they are complete opposites. Master Chief shows humanity's need to show their strength, and that people get hope from strength and power, and the Arbiters show the need the Covenant have of cunning and stealthy workers in the sort of tactical genius that they're trying to show, with their elite soldiers being so, I mean, stealthy and able to hide and slink around. I think it's really quite cool. Um, but it's, yeah, it's really, really, really fun. You wouldn't really expect it from a game, yet again, quite an old game, Halo 2, and they haven't changed much in it. The soundtrack is, wow, beautiful, always hope-filled when you're playing as Master Chief, yet somber when you're playing as the Arbiter, which really gives that playstyle shift. I think the feeling that I like it to have. This game, the two characters, they play so beautifully. I think their opposition is poetic. And with all that, and that's all I can really touch on with the gameplay. Um, I think it's time for me to give my final opinions on Halo 2. Halo 2, man. Halo 2 was amazing. It was fun. It was exciting. It was so good. I mean, I played through the majority of Halo 2 in the span of 2 days. I played the first mission and then sort of waited a couple of days because other things had come up. I had to edit the other videos. I had to record my voiceovers. And then the other two missions, I literally, every single moment I had that wasn't at work, I spent playing those games. Halo 2 was so good. It was so fun. I loved the story. I love the lore you get from it. I loved the differences between the Arbiter and Master Chief. I loved I would say I loved almost everything about this game. I mean, I loved this game so much that instead of starting Halo 3, I've had to come out here. I've had to record this voiceover to get this all out. It is it's just an amazing, beautiful story, and it is everything it lived up to be. It is a perfect sequel. It is a perfect everything. The Halo 2 was in my opinion, maybe the best Halo game ever. And the only reason Reach will ever be rated higher than it for me is because I'm nostalgic for Reese. Well, that's my homeboy. I'm nostalgic for Reach. I think that's truly the only reason I could ever put Reach higher because Halo 2 is so fun and amazing and it's beautiful and it's got funny points and it's got sad points and it's got such a beautiful show of the start of Master Chief and Cortana's relationship and Master Chief's almost love for her, which is showing how unhuman he really is. The Arbiter, his story, seeing how the Covenant treat their own, all of it, everything is so perfect in this game. It's got me hopeful for Halo 3. And I mean, it was good enough for me to have beat 3 games in the same month, which is something uncalled of for me. It's been so intensely and deeply fun playing this game. I hope I have a chance to play it again. I probably will play it again at some point. I'd love to experience the online or the multiplayer at some point. Uh, I mean, as it is always one of my main focuses in a Halo game to try out. I just haven't had a chance to yet before recording this. But yeah, everything about it was perfect, amazing, funny and beautiful, sad and hopeful. It was kind of the perfect game. This game wasn't about the humans losing a war. This game was about the humans winning a war. And although the game ended on a cliffhanger, and God did it end on a cliffhanger, maybe the best cliffhanger I have ever played in any game, but that cliffhanger really got me so fucking excited, man, for Halo 3. The cliffhanger, I mean, it was so just everything about the game was amazing. I really did love it. Um, I mean, playing through these Bungie games says so much. Bungie did such an amazing job with the games before 343 Studios took over, now known as Halo Studios. But I don't know, it was amazing. I'm looking forward to playing through. I've got me looking forward to playing through Halo 3, the last of the Bungie games. I believe. I know OST is also Bungie. I'm not going to play through that, but like Halo 3 is the last mainline Bungie game. You know, then we're on to Halo 4, which is a Halo Studios game, and then Halo Infinite, which I've heard a mixed bag on. But I loved the campaign of this game. I mean, they're the reason I'm playing the game, but it was beautiful. I know I keep on saying the same thing. It's just I'm so deeply feeling about this with Halo 2. I don't believe I have much more to say on Halo 2 other than it's beautiful and I loved it. And I loved seeing that the prophets were actually lying to the Covenant. I loved seeing the side that surely showed that the Covenant were actually you know, evil. I wish I had this peak game sooner. I wish I had it, and the game ending with Cortana talking to the Flood as well. All of that sort of stuff was so oh god, this was so good, man. The story's insanely good and strong. Oh, bro, the outgunning, the guns were amazing. I loved everything. I loved everything. I loved the lore. I loved everything about this game. And with that, I think I have to say thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed. I'd like you to like, subscribe, comment if that is something if you did enjoy. It really helps me out. Um, but yeah, this is fun. And I'm looking forward to having more fun with the Halo series and playing more of the games. So again, thank you for watching. Hope you guys all have an amazing rest of your day. Scooby Dooby Doo.